So after Tesla stayed silent about a girl getting trapped inside a Tesla during an update last month, now it's a kid's turn. Let's dive into the news. A scorching day in Arizona turned into a huge drama when a grandma's Tesla battery died, trapping her toddler inside. Firefighters had to be called and figure out a way to rescue the child. Want to know how this all unfolded and what Tesla's response was? Get the full story here. Runway's hyped us with their new AI video model, Gen 3 Alpha, promising hyper-realistic videos with just a few words. How does it stack up against OpenAI's Sora and Luma AI's Dream Machine? And when can we use it? I'll tell you in this video. Stanford's new robot, Human Plus, can box, play the piano, and more, all by copying your actions in real time. Find out here how does it work and if you can build one yourself. Chinese robot Xbot L just climbed the Great Wall of China, becoming the first humanoid to tackle this iconic monument. How did it navigate the tricky terrain, and what does this mean for the future of robots? You'll be surprised. Recent research shows that long space travel can seriously harm astronauts, putting Mars missions at risk. What is the unexpected issue, and how does it affect future space travel? Find out all the details here. I'm WBX, and you'll see all this and more on my channel right after the intro. Picture this, a scorching day in Scottsdale, Arizona, where temperatures have been roasting above 100 degrees, and a 20-month-old child gets trapped in a Tesla Model Y because its 12-volt battery died. Yep, the same battery that powers those essential things like door locks and windows. According to a report from Arizona's Family, it took firefighters with an axe to smash through a window and rescue the kid. Here's how the drama unfolded. Renee Sanchez, the car's owner, was taking her granddaughter to the zoo. After securing the child in the Model Y, she closed the door, only to find herself unable to open it again. With no other option, she called emergency services and the firefighters arrived to save the day. Now technically, you can open the doors of a Model Y from the inside even when it's dead. There's a latch for the front door and a cable for the back door. But, surprise surprise, that's not exactly helpful when the person inside is a toddler strapped into a car seat while grandma is stuck outside. Sure, you can jumpstart a dead Tesla to get in, but that's not exactly a quick fix in a crisis. As for Tesla's response, well, don't hold your breath. The company didn't respond to a request for comment because it has conveniently dissolved its press office. So here's a thought. Maybe Tesla should consider an emergency override that actually works when you need it. Until then, keep an axe handy and hope you never have to use it. So imagine you could whip up a hyper-realistic video just by typing a few words, like ordering a pizza but way cooler. That's what Runway, a New York City-based startup, is promising with its latest AI video model, Gen 3 Alpha. These guys were among the first to jump on the high-quality AI video bandwagon. But let's be real, they've been overshadowed lately by other flashy players like OpenAI's Sora and Luma AI's Dream Machine. But today, Runway decided to strut back into the spotlight, dropping Gen 3 Alpha like a mic at the end of a killer rap battle. According to their blog, this model is the first of an upcoming series trained on a new infrastructure for large-scale multimodal training. Translation, it's supposed to be really good at creating videos that mimic real life, down to every emotional expression and camera movement. Now, before you get too excited and start planning your Hollywood debut from your couch, here's the scoop. The initial rollout supports 5 and 10-second clips with generation times that won't leave you growing a beard while waiting, 45 seconds for a 5-second clip, 90 seconds for a 10-second one. But as usual, there's a catch. Runway hasn't said exactly when Gen 3 Alpha will be available. They're playing it coy, showing off demo videos on their website and social media, making us all drool in anticipation. If you're the type who reads the fine print, you might be wondering about the training data for Gen 3 Alpha. Runway says it's all done in-house with curated internal data sets, keeping things nice and vague, just like every other AI model maker out there. This secrecy has critics up in arms about copyright and ethics, but hey, Runway's not sweating it. On the fun side, Runway's already teaming up with big names in entertainment to create custom versions of Gen 3 Alpha. Imagine making a blockbuster right from your laptop. Previous users include filmmakers from Everything Everywhere All at Once. So yeah, these guys mean business. Robot see, robot do. Instead of designing a humanoid robot with complex AI reasoning and neural networks, why not just teach it yourself? Enter Human Plus, the latest creation from Stanford University researchers. This nifty robot can imitate your actions in real time thanks to a simple webcam setup. So if you've ever wanted a robot that can box, play the piano, return a ping pong ball, and type, all by just copying you, this one's for you. While other robots rely on natural language understanding, Human Plus skips the fancy stuff. It learns through mimicry, shadowing your movements until it builds a deep knowledge base to handle tasks autonomously. Sure, its autonomy is pretty basic. Think folding clothes or picking items off a shelf, so don't expect it to take over a factory floor anytime soon. Unlike the flashy Atlas from Boston Dynamics or Tesla's Optimus bot, Human Plus is more of a DIY enthusiast's dream. But beware, this dream comes with a hefty price tag. Following the exact specs from the Stanford team will set you back over $100,000. Human Plus uses Unitree's H1 robot as its base, with added hands from Inspire Robots, wrists from Robotis, and a Razer webcam for vision. Standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall and boasting 33 degrees of freedom, it's an impressive piece of tech. Don't get too excited about buying one off the shelf just yet. Human Plus isn't hitting the commercial market anytime soon. Instead, you can build your own version using the GitHub repository the researchers have generously made available. So instead of waiting for Tesla's $25,000 Optimus bot, building your own Human Plus might just be the cheaper and more satisfying route to getting an autonomous robot at home. In the end, Human Plus proves that with enough money and know-how, you can build a robot that not only keeps you company, but might just outbox you and outplay you on the piano. Who needs friends when you've got a DIY robot? So we've seen humanoid robots do all sorts of cool things recently, smashing nuts, shaving cucumbers, folding laundry, and tidying up around the office. But now, thanks to a new video from China-based robot Era, we can add conquering a world monument to the list. Yep, their robot, XBot L, just climbed the Great Wall of China. In the video, XBot L shows off its skills as the first humanoid to tackle the Great Wall. This might not be a huge surprise, given that most humanoid robots are still stuck in labs or working in factories, not strutting their stuff on tourist trails. While it's not as fast as Unitree's H1 humanoid or as graceful as Boston Dynamics' Atlas, XBot L manages to move steadily along the wall, handling broken pavement and uneven surfaces like a champ. It even shows off by managing stairs and busting out some Tai Chi moves at one of the guard towers. Robot Era credits its proprietary reinforcement learning tech for XBot L's ability to navigate these tricky terrains and dimly lit areas without breaking a sweat. This isn't the most groundbreaking advancement in robotics, but kudos to Robot Era, a company incubated by the Institute of Cross-Disciplinary Information Sciences at Tsinghua University in Beijing for a clever promo. Now, here's something to ponder. Will humanoids get a different price of admission to tourist attractions once they start rolling out in droves? Maybe Disney will have a bring your humanoid to the park for free day, or the Eiffel Tower might offer free climbs to robots willing to tackle the structure's exterior. Makes you think, doesn't it? So we all thought the biggest hurdle for sending humans to Mars was figuring out how to keep Wi-Fi strong enough for Netflix. Turns out our kidneys might be the real showstopper. Recent research reveals that long-duration space travel can seriously mess with astronauts' kidneys, which could put those Mars missions on hold. Scientists from University College London studied samples from over 40 space missions involving humans and mice. They found that kidneys start to remodel and shrink after less than a month in space. Yes, you heard that right. Space travel gives your kidneys a cosmic makeover, and not in a good way. This could spell trouble for SpaceX and NASA's plans to send humans to Mars. Elon Musk, being a good showman, has been hyping up Mars missions, saying they could happen in the next 10 to 20 years. But with our kidneys at risk of turning into space raisins, we might need to pump the brakes. Dr. Keith Sue from the London Tubular Center at UCL pointed out that while we've seen issues like kidney stones from shorter missions, we have no idea what will happen on a long haul to Mars. He warned that without new protective measures, astronauts might make it to Mars only to need dialysis on the trip back. That's not exactly the kind of adventure nobody has in mind. The study, published in Nature Communications, suggests that while Mars missions aren't off the table, we've got some serious homework to do. In short, we need to get our kidneys ready for the space gym if we ever hope to set foot on the red planet. Thanks for watching my channel, and if you want to know how an AI candidate has a real shot at winning the elections, click on the video above. See you soon.